Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing an advanced review for Stargirl. So, I've been really excited for this show. I'm a huge Stargirl fan, and to hear that Jeff Johns was behind this show, and obviously his connection with his sister being the reason that Stargirl exists, I was really excited for this show. And this is the non-spoiler review for it, so should you watch Stargirl or not? So what is Stargirl about if you never heard about the character? It's about this young teenager who gets thrusted upon a new family where her mother gets remarried to Pat. And Pat is a sidekick, or was a sidekick to Starman, who was part of the JSA. And, you know, he never becomes a hero himself. He's always just a sidekick. And then obviously we get to see Courtney, who's our main character, not really feel the relationship with her and Pat because she misses her dad, and her dad left, and she still kind of has this growing want for him and feels like maybe one day he will come back, and is not really open to Pat as a father. And as the comic continues, it's really the ever growing relationship and how they do become father and daughter. But in this version right now, she's very hesitant against him, and that's probably the part I enjoyed the most. I enjoyed the potential of Pat and Courtney's relationship. They don't dig too deep into it besides just the introduction of, okay, she becomes Stargirl, she finds his stuff, and the background of who the JSA are and what happened to the JSA, which I thought that was also really interesting, was just the visual effects. They put a lot of money into this, you could tell. It's a really action-packed pilot, especially from the beginning, and the visual effects were really good, kind of reminiscent to, you know, how Flash began. We were like, whoa, this can happen on television, and definitely more fantasy driven, and we get to see a lot of different wide variety of powers, which was cool. Now, my negative of this pilot from a TV perspective, I feel like I didn't really grow too attached to our main character, and probably the characters in general. I probably liked Luke Wilson the most, just because I understood his character. I think we really get to feel for him as we get to see what happened with the JSA, and him just trying to make a connection with Courtney. But Courtney, high school life feels very stereotypical and two-dimensional, which makes her story kind of feel a bit two-dimensional, especially because they don't dig too far into the whole father story too much. It's referenced here, but I did like just how happy she was to become Stargirl. I thought was interesting, and there's definitely a potential for the character, but I didn't really fall in love with the character with the pilot. And there's a lot of kind of, again, cliche things that happen, like, all right, she's the bully of the school, here's the nerds of the school, and it just very surface level for that premiere. But overall, I think this show has a ton of potential. I don't know if it really wowed me, and I was a little disappointed in that regard, but it has really good footing to become a fun show for the CW and DC Universe. But let me know in the comments below, are you excited for Stargirl? Are you interested in Stargirl? Let me know. Hopefully you guys go follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Go check out my comics like Father Like Daughter and They Call Her the Dancer. And every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time is our comic book podcast, Comic Book Weekly, where we discuss all things comics and comic book news. So be sure to check that out as well. Thanks, guys. Bye.